Hello, Blue Springs, and welcome to this edition of Positively Blue Springs here on the BSSD Media Network. I'm Tony Rice, your Sideline of Sports. So glad you could join us today. We have a great show as we're on location here at Luna Bowl at 2001 Northwest 7 Highway here in Blue Springs. Our guest is Gary Cobb, the local owner and operator of Luna Bowl. They do so many great things for the schools here in Blue Springs and for the community, and Gary's going to tell us about all the great things going on here at Luna Bowl in Blue Springs. That's all straight ahead here on Positively Blue Springs, a presentation of the BSSD Media Network.
You should see me when I play basketball.
Oh, hey, look, it's Kevin Durant.
Hey, we're drinking your Kevin Durant signature slushes.
You give me one?
No.
I'll play you for him.
All right.
One-on-one?
On one?
What?
Now what are you gonna do? Don't go to the left, go to the right.
Did go right.
No, not your right, my right.
What are you talking?
Ooh, we got slushed.
Oh, he got slushed.
Up your game with the new Kevin Durant Signature Candy Slush, part of our Slush headquarters. And don't forget our half-price shakes after 8 p.m. This is how you Sonic.
Cars are more than just metal. They're our best friend, and our best friend's best friend. They're our chariots and our workhorses. They make us feel alive, and they put us to sleep. They make us laugh, and they make us proud. So when something happens to them, something happens to us. From dents and scratches to glass and collision repair, CarStar Auto Body Repair experts do it all.
For all your auto body repairs, go to your locally owned KC Auto CarStar in Blue Springs.
Good driver? State Farm agent Chad Smith has a discount for that and a lot more. Call or stop by today.
Okay. 3, 2.
Welcome back to Positively Blue Springs here on the BSSD Media Network. I'm Tony Rice, your Sideline of Sports. So happy to join us today. And once again, we have our great friend Gary Cobb from Luna Bowl as our guest. And Gary, as always, welcome back to Positively Blue Springs.
Glad to be here.
Great things going on here at Luna Bowl right now. We're in the holiday season. Many people are celebrating the holidays with their clients and with their employees and hosting holiday parties here. But holiday parties are great during Christmas time. But you guys host events throughout the whole year. Tell us about everything that you guys do. You have the Blue Moon. You have birthday parties. Tell us about all that.
We do. Well, we just last weekend went through our first wave of holiday events. Everything went really well. This weekend will be our busiest weekend.
Right.
So after that, it tapers off a little bit for the holidays, except for open play picks up a lot. Kids get home from college, families want to get out. One new thing we have this year is we're doing all of our food in-house. Mm-hmm. We've hired an excellent chef, Samuel Schluter.
Okay.
And he
say
does
that 5 times.
Correct. And he does a fantastic job, and we're really happy we're doing everything in-house. But yeah, we do a lot of events throughout the year. We do class reunions in the summer. We do a lot of class reunions in the fall also, and of course we have our fundraising program, which runs basically from May through September.
Right.
That in 15 years we've raised over $1 million.
Yep.
Our organizations have through discounted bowling programs to have fundraisers. So that has gone really well for us over the year. We're in our 15th year.
Yeah.
Just celebrated that with a big night at the Mavericks,
mm-hmm.
and took about 60 of the bowlers, employees. Well, we had 80 total bowlers and employees, and just had a fantastic time.
You know, and you know, you mentioned the fundraising in May through September. You said is your big fundraising time. So if people are planning on hosting fundraising events, you know, you've got softball teams, you got all kinds of sporting organizations, all kind of youth organizations. They should contact Tina here pretty quick, or anyone of your sales staff.
Yeah. Tina Short is the best one to contact for those things, and she can be reached at 220-7722. And she does a fantastic job. Great job.
Have you ever thought about, you know, with all the money that you've raised fundraising, just how many individuals that you've touched, whether it be through scholarships, whether it be through the your bowling events here, not just individuals but organizations here in Eastern Jackson County?
Well, we have, and over and above our fundraising program, we're very supportive of the community. Mm-hmm. We do scholarships at Eastern Jackson County schools every year. We have for years, and now we're kind of doing this through our affiliation with you.
Yep. To the football, the Scores for Scholarships
Scores
program.
for Scholarship program. It just so happens this year we have 5 seniors graduating from Blue Springs High School. Normally I just do 1 or 2 at that particular high school. This year it looks like I'm going to be doing 5.
Right.
And they've been here for a couple of years, and they're all very deserving. And we always give them first chance at getting scholarships.
You know, there's many local owner and operators here in Blue Springs and Eastern Jackson County that hire folks from Eastern Jackson County. That hire, you know, kids that are in high school, and you see it often in high school football, music, and everything. Whereas kids have graduated, you know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, they come back and they see their coach and they say, you know, it was an honor to play for you. It was a pleasure to play for you. Thanks for teaching me what you taught. You know, I'm sure you have employees that do that with you.
We've been here 15 years now, so I now have kids who have grown up. They've having babies. They're married. They've got families, and it's always great to come back. I make them come back and bring their new babies with them,
right?
So we can visit with them. And yeah, it's been nice for a lot of kids. This is their first job. So we I make sure the managers make an effort to make it a good experience for them, to teach them responsibility and teach them the way it's going to be in the real world. So we've had probably 700 employees over the years. Some of that's the nature of the business, and some of it is just, you know, obviously this can only be a career for so many people. But it's great to see kids going to school. Last year, it just so happened we had 5 employees that had scholarships from Lunar Bowl, and on the first day at Metropolitan Community College, they happened to meet up in one spot and sent me a selfie.
Wow!
And it was really a neat photo.
Wow!
You know, to see them all over there, and it's nice. And then we're also involved in a lot of things with the school district. I've taken a personal interest in the entrepreneurial program that they're starting up with UMKC. I was really impressed with the robotics program.
Oh yes.
A couple of weeks ago when I saw a demonstration. So we try to become involved in some of those things to help out the school district.
You know, and it's all there. I mean, and all of your employees. I mean, this is a locally owned and operated facility. Okay, you deposit your money in local banks. All your employees, they shop it locally. They spend their money here in Blue Springs and here in Eastern Jackson County, and it just shows the importance. And you were the Blue Springs Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year. What is it about Blue Springs and Eastern Jackson County, the Fort Osage area, Oak Grove, and Green Valley, is it that you enjoy about doing business here?
Well, you know, they've been very supportive of our business over the past 15 years, and we have obviously we have a lot of regular customers that come in that we know by name. And as you say, local businesses generally are involved in the local community more than corporate businesses. And our money, like you say, stays here, doesn't go to Texas. And you know, we're flexible. We don't have a book this thick that's standard operating procedure. Our standard operating procedure is to give good customer service, be flexible, and to treat our customers well.
Right, and you said it all right there. You know your customers by name, and that's where when you with the local banks and stuff. When you walk in, hey Gary, you know how you doing? You're just not another customer, and I can attest for it. Whereas this past fall season, we're just wrapping up our church bowling league. From Woods Chapel United Methodist Church. You know, we began our bowling league here, and it was just a turnkey operation. The service is fantastic. It's convenient. We show up, we bowl, we get taken care of fantastically, and it's not just with the league bowling. It's with everything that you guys do here at Lunar Bowling, because you have a great staff. Tell us about your fantastic staff.
Yeah, and we've got a really steady staff. I don't have a lot of turnover in the staff. Now, obviously we have those positions, customer service, and the high school positions where, they're going off to college and they're going to get real jobs. But my management staff have been here for 4, 5, 6 years, some longer. I have some great. They just happen to be several young ladies that keep me in line.
Yep.
And just do a fantastic job for us.
We mentioned you're very involved with the community. You've been very involved with us with Vision Sports and Sideline Sports for many, many years. The Blue Springs South football team, you're a great sponsor. We went down, and congratulations, Jags. And we went down to the state championship game, and of course you were a sponsor. But Fort Osage qualified for the state championship game, and we looked to broadcast the game, and we made the call to Luna Bowl and said, hey, we'd love to get Fort Osage on. Would you be interested in coming on as our title sponsor? And it didn't take 2 seconds. You said yes. The Fort Osage area is very important to Luna Bowl, and you're very involved in the school district. Tell us about your involvement with the Fort Osage School District and what the business from Fort Osage, Oak Grove, and Green Valley means to Luna Bowl.
Well, yeah, when you come south from Fort Osage High School, we're about the first good-sized business that you come to. We do a lot of business with Fort Osage. We've done scholarships up there over the years, and they bring school groups down, and we've just had a great relationship with Fort Osage. And I was really happy to do their broadcast. I was thrilled. They've had a state championship coming for a couple of years.
Definitely.
And I was really happy to be able to participate in that. I realized they don't have a lot of businesses in their school district, so we were thrilled that they won, and we were thrilled to be a part of it. And it's the same with Blue Springs South.
Yep, definitely. And Blue Springs, as always, because when it comes to the schools, Luna Bowl is always there. All right, coming up this summer, there's some big changes coming up here at Luna Bowl, and and it's Luna Bowl, so it's kind of like taking it to the next level. Kind of like with your name. Tell us about some of the big changes.
We really are. We, after 15 years, we need to do a little freshening up, changing some equipment. One of the thing people are going to notice first is we're going to change out the monitors, the CRTs. I'm sorry, from CRTs to flat screens. So this will change. This little monitor you see here will change, and it will be like an iPad. It'll be slide technology.
Wow.
So we're going to have a whole new scoring system that is much more user-friendly and has a lot more options for both league bowlers and open play bowlers. And this is literally the finest technology for bowling in the world. It's a large investment for us. We'll be one of the first in the Midwest to have what's called the Brunswick Sync System.
Okay. And
it's just I've been down to Texas to see it. I went to a showcase down there at a center that has it, and it's just amazing technology. It's so user friendly, very easy to service, and it's not just scorekeeping and out front. Also, it's a back office system for managing and tracking and several things. Then we're going to look at some other things, some new furniture, and just some freshening up of the place.
Yeah, well, this is a fantastic.
But we're going to spend probably $400,000 to $500,000 on that.
Yeah, so. And you know what? You're locally owned. Locally owned and operated. You see it as an investment in the community. Okay, making a better place for because it's probably in Blue Springs. I really can't think of many other businesses that when you say the business's name, that people say, that's in Blue Springs. When you say Luna Bowl, okay, that right there, like coming down I-70, it says, home of David Cook. You can say home of Luna Bowl, and people would know that because Luna Bowl is so synonymous just with Blue Springs, and it brings many, many people from outside of Blue Springs to Blue Springs for great, family entertainment, corporate parties. And while those folks are here, they get to experience the Blue Springs experience that we all love.
Well, fortunately, we came up with a very sharp name and logo, and we've got amazing brand identity, and not just in the city, but around the country. And when you talk to somebody on Monday or Tuesday, and they went bowling that weekend, if they came here, they say, I went to Lunar Bowl. Whereas if they go somewhere else, they'll say, I went bowling.
Right.
And a lot of that is branding.
Yep.
And the wonderful job Jennifer Lewis has done with our social media. Our brand identity has been incredible.
All right, last thing I want to touch on, I did mention that our church's bowling league comes here on Monday nights, does a fantastic job. I'm sure you have winter leagues starting up after the start of the year. If someone wants to get involved in a league, I know Jamie does a fantastic job here, and on top of that, I want to give a plug for having the pro shop here on campus, right here on location. Whereas, you get a ball fitted, you buy a pair of shoes, anything and everything equipment-wise, you can get right here at Lunar Bowl. If someone would want to, and I tell churches all over the place, get a bowling league. Okay, there's such great camaraderie, and so. Who would someone contact about?
Well, I'll say first, Jamie Pugh, who owns and runs the pro shop, and a lot of centers don't even have pro shops anymore, does a fantastic job, not just in the pro shop, but he runs our leagues. And so you can contact Jamie Pugh. Our leagues are pretty full this year, but we do still have slots starting in January for short season leagues,
right?
That are 14 weeks,
right?
And so please contact anybody at the desk or Jamie, and we're going to be starting those second week in January.
Okay, and
you're starting those.
You're located here at 2001 Northwest 7 Highway here in Blue Springs. If someone wants to give your sales staff a call, to give you a call, what's the phone number they would call?
220-7722. I also want to mention that the Blue Moon, we're back to having live music in the Blue Moon. We're having live music, live bands every Saturday night, karaoke and DJs on Thursday and Friday nights, and that still is available for private rentals and private events and those kind of things. So come out and visit the Blue Moon.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Entertainment for everyone. Okay, adults to kids to to everyone, to grandma and grandpa. It's a great place to come. And if people want to go online and check out everything about Lunar Bowl, what's that website?
Lunarbowl.com. It's the same on our Facebook page is very active, and like you always say, bowl Blue Springs.
Bowl Blue Springs. You have to bowl local. Get down here to Lunar Bowl. They are a fantastic Blue Springs business. They won the business year for the Chamber of Commerce. They're so involved. Locally owned and operated. So when you're planning your birthday parties, when you're planning your bowling parties, businesses, okay, and networking groups like we host ours here at Lunar Bowl, okay, looking for happy hours or great things, right here at Lunar Bowl, it's the place to be. The service is fantastic. The food is great. Now that you have your own chef, everything is pretty much full service here.
We're ready to go.
At Lunar Bowl. Lunar Bowl, it's the place to be. Gary, as always, thank you for everything you do for Blue Springs and everything to do with us, Vision Sports and Sideliner Sports, and the school districts.
I appreciate you coming out.
You bet. This is Positively Blue Springs at Positively Bowling in Kansas City. It's Lunar Bowl here on the BSSD Media Network.
Thinking about college? Then check out Metropolitan Community College Blue River. We offer transfer programs that give you the foundation for a bachelor's degree and career programs such as Police Academy and Fire Academy that reward you with a quick access to great jobs. Our small class sizes give you personal attention and our class times fit your busy lifestyle. MCC Blue River's cost is 1/3 that of most universities, and financial aid and scholarships are available to those who qualify. Check out our online courses and Saturday classes. Go to mcckc.edu to enroll today or call 816-604-1000. Again, that's 816-604-1000. Blue River is a campus of Metropolitan Community College.
Hey Kansas City, this is Tony Reisinger, Sideliner Sports, proud to announce that the NHL is coming back to Kansas City. That's right, the National Hockey League is back in Kansas City on the radio on 10:30 a.m. KCWJ. Starting November 7th, you can hear all the St. Louis Blues exciting hockey action on 10:30 a.m. KCWJ. Welcome back to Positive Blue Springs here on the BSSD Media Network. Thank our guest Gary Cobb for making our show fantastic today. Don't forget Lunar Bowl. They're located here at 2001 Northwest 7 Highway. Great place for birthday parties, corporate events, bowling parties, you name it, Luna Bowl, that's the place to be. And thank you, Gary Cobb, and everyone at Luna Bowl for what you do for the Blue Springs community. I also want to thank you, the viewers at home, for inviting us into your living rooms to watch Positive Blue Springs. And I also want to thank the Blue Springs School District for allowing us this forum to present our program. I'm Tony Reisinger of Positive Blue Springs and Sideliner Sports. Make it a great day and bowl local.
Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Foster. Welcome to our practice. Foster Dental Care was founded in 1980. We've been a part of Eastern Jackson County since that time. I chose this area because my wife and I wanted to be close to the metropolitan area, but yet still be in a small town, and Blue Springs definitely has a small town feel even as it's grown.
Foster Dental Care, we really do every procedure from general dentistry, fillings, extractions, dentures, and up to cosmetic dentistry, Invisalign, braces, whitening, veneers. You name it, we do it here at Foster Dental Care.
We're a one-stop shop. We can treat anything from your dental emergency to your orthodontics.
I think what sets us apart here at Foster Dental Care is just our ability to serve a wide variety of patients and a wide variety of services, and while delivering the best possible dentistry in a warm and compassionate and comfortable environment.
Forming relationships with our patients is just as important to us as treating their dental needs. Seeing our patients walk out with a smile and a great experience is our goal.
I just love seeing patients, and just getting to do that on a day-to-day basis is wonderful. I love working with my team as we just strive to provide the best dentistry in the area and expand our knowledge and being able to do so.
At Foster Dental Care, our main concern is putting patients first and giving you the smile that you've always wanted. We look forward to your visit.